episode 7.
From the top, dude. We back. Keep on pushing. I don't even know what fucking episode this is, man. 28, 29.
Yeah, we know it's 2021, man.
2021. I don't know. We still here.
Yeah, still here.
I woke up this morning, so I'm happy.
Yeah. I woke this morning, I was happy until I saw that fucking boot on my shirt. But
Hey man, that's a good story. Let's start there, man.
shit, you said it's a good story, nigga. I beg to differ. You talking about good story in my ass. Nigga, imagine sitting here, you know what I'm saying, gotta get on through to your regular daily, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a goddamn boot, bro. And I'm talking like, bro, check this out. I just have been on there because, you know, man, recently, shit, I just get my truck back from the shop, you know what I'm saying? So, I've been a little wary of the truck before I move anyhow. I come out there, check things, get up under the hood, you know, make sure everything copacetic. And I'm like, alright, everything good. Going back in the crib real quick, gav up, about to head on out. Come back out, I'm talking about, bro, it ain't even been about 4 minutes. 4 minutes, bro.
They get you.
4 minutes, she out there had just put the clank on it, you know? You know what I mean?
Charleston's finest, man.
What? Right there, man. I'm
Charleston's finest.
like,
They
right
on
there
it.
in our heart. Right there when you saw, man.
Better believe it. They got my nigga.
Yeah, them boy get me good, bro. Then she said, they talking about, yeah, she was like, oh, she's like, well, let me see what they getting you for, cause I mean, shout out to the lady. Lady, most of them boy, you know, it's just like parking walls on the show. Them boy don't care. Them boys every bit don't care. There's no need to cop a plea or anything of that nature for the most part, for most of them people. But, so that's why I'll shout out to this lady because of the norm of them parking people.
Yeah.
She actually, you know what I'm saying, didn't actually follow through with the current ticket that was going. But apparently it was a build-up of tickets that I wasn't even aware of. Like, you know what I mean? I'm like, what I'm supposed to do if I come to my vehicle on the day I actually get a ticket, and there is no ticket on my vehicle?
How do I know that I got a ticket?
Yeah, like, will you expect me to check the daily log every day? Like, go on, hey, let me check to see if they get my vehicle today. Like, no, like, come on now.
No, you're not definitely gonna do that.
Not gonna do that. You know, something that I'm pointing out is like when them state troopers see abandoned vehicles and anything like that, it's that bright orange notice sticker on your vehicle. You can't miss, you know what I'm saying? Well, hey, you got such and such hours or whatever to do whatever you got to do. On the regular, these people is handing out these tickets. See, it's not even necessary norm for state troopers or whoever road assistants be going and putting the notices on these disabandoned vehicles. These people job do this on their daily, bro. Mm-hmm. Y'all just depending on that flaky little receipt paper in the window. Come on, man. And now listen, and I ain't want to get it misconstrued. Like, bro, if I park somewhere I'm supposed to park or whatever, I get the ticket, man, I can own up and I can pay whatever. You know, most tickets don't be on them $50, $60 something. Yeah, your fuss cuss by however you get on through about it. Whatever. You know what I'm saying? But well, I ain't getting no kind of notice about it, man. Like, no kind of notice about it. And you just, expect for me to go and check up on my own? Like, no. I'm going to feel like it's cool. So, if I'm not getting a notice, I'm going to continue to do something. I feel like I'm not doing anything wrong in the first place, you know?
So, you going to go to court?
Shh, man. Listen, check this out. I thought about it. I mean, it was racked up to $250 in tickets. The way how I look at it like this right here. The lady backed off with the last ticket she was actually giving me for putting the boot on right now. And, you know, her mannerism itself, because of all the people in that field are really kind of assholes. Let's be real, they're all assholes.
Yeah.
She was standing up and she actually gave me all the rundown on how I could avoid all of this. You know what I'm saying? This lady was giving me, she was genuine with me. I just get to the gist of it. She was genuine with me.
Yeah.
So, I'll say even her, just as a person, helped the situation. You know what I mean? That helped the situation, but I really wanted to go and challenge it for sure, but man, with all the COVID regulations and stuff, it's so hard to get into the traffic court or to go see, you know, whoever the traffic officer is over there on Lockwood.
Yeah.
You can't get in there right now. Right now, they didn't even have a court. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, man.
So, that's going to be such a process. This is about how much I want to fight that.
Because I think I would work with you. If I was a judge and I was hearing you plead your case, I would work with you.
It's an option for sure. It's definitely an option to really fight
Maybe.
to see about it. But it's about along with what's gonna really be taken, and it's not necessarily like I wanna be lazy about it. It's like, oh, that's just much. But it's about really adding up $250 versus the efforts it's gonna take to fight to get back reinstated that if I would even get back reinstated my money, you know?
Yeah.
And
you take that shit, then throw that shit out, you don't pay no money.
I mean, don't get it twisted now. And this is the thing, the lady showed on
And then
record.
they'll find you guilty and then you still pay
No,
all
but
that.
this is the other kicker to it about it though, is the lady showed up the records of me holding to my word of what I'm sitting here and saying is if I got a ticket or whatever, I'll pay it in full. There was already 3 on there. You know what I'm saying? When they showed my name, me going in and handling it, 2 of them got thrown out. I got 2 of them thrown out already because it was wrong how the person went about giving me the ticket. So, odds kind of are in my favor of beating tickets, you know what I'm saying, around downtown. But it's just about keeping up with it, you know? Yeah, the whole process right now.
That's how they win, man.
Like,
that's why I asked you if you gonna go to court, man. That's how they win. That's how they get us.
Yeah,
We don't
I
want to
do
go
most
through
of
the
thing.
We don't want to go through the system,
We don't, but
so we just.
sometimes they say, boy, I ain't gonna know, boy, I paid $250. $251. You know what I'm saying? That $1 count too. $251 just to get that boot off my truck, man. Yeah, that might be my worthwhile because I ain't gonna tickets I beat before. It was like $60 and stuff.
Yeah.
Before, but it was real simple matters, and it was no COVID-19 going on.
And a little, adding a little bit of public embarrassment.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, I'm out here in the street, and people sit here looking like, oh man, what's he got going on? You know what I'm saying? And you can, all I'm saying, check this out, right? The way adding in that, the public embarrassment, the only way you win with stuff like that, you gotta have your lawyer, man. Unless you are just this bad shit crazy of a person and you are going to run it in court, I ain't got that type of efforts about it. You know what I'm saying? To run something that's just dragging it out, if you will. But that's when you gotta get the lawyer and then you're investing more money than what you're gonna get back anyhow. Mostly, so you just gotta.
That's how they get us, man.
Yeah, I just got to take it in stride with this one. I don't know. I
mean,
I'm gonna see
most
what
of
I
the
can
time you take a traffic ticket to court and fight that shit. The judge, I don't know. I'm basing this off of my limited experience in life. I don't fucking be in all traffic courts across the nation. But
right,
you come up in front of that judge, man. He look out for you, man.
Yeah. But see, also,
But the majority just pay the ticket, keep it moving.
Yeah, they do.
Not money.
You're right, and there's a lot of people who do just forfeit. You know what I mean? Like, they don't really fight when they really don't have to submit to what, actions being placed upon them as far as like paying the fees that's bogus.
Yeah.
Because at the same time, man, you sit here and you think you got needy friends and cousins and family and money hungry people just out here, period, and stuff. Imagine a whole city and corporations, you know what I mean? Imagine the level of the city. You don't see the city trying to squeeze all they can out of us, man, for them all the tax. Come on now.
I'm glad you brought that up because that leads into this where we about to go with this COVID shit. You better believe that you're not this stimulus money that we've gotten and that you want to receive, you're gonna pay for that shit now.
Right.
And you're gonna pay for it and shit like that. You're gonna see tickets going up, shit like taxes coming out.
No, absolutely.
Check.
You gonna be like $150 for a $60 speeding ticket that you thought was $60 in the past. You know what I mean? Like
little shit like that.
All that shit is
government gonna get their money back.
Yeah. No, absolutely. Like
And
all that shit is that.
They not even really. They ain't even spend. They spending your fucking money. What the fuck I'm talking about?
Yeah. Right. Yeah, exactly, man. It's just people you gotta really. More of that shit, our economy, man. Right here, at least right here in the U.S.
And we can't fight it.
Nope.
Cause we just the low niggas at the bottom of the totem pole.
Yeah, and I put it like this right here. I think they always knew what they was doing as far as down the lines with the whole manipulation of the freedom of the speech. Because, boy, we got all the freedom to talk all the shit in the world.
Yeah.
And they understood a long time ago that you could talk all the shit you want. You know what I'm saying? Them boys knew that shit a long time ago, bro.
Yes.
You can talk all the shit you want.
It don't fucking matter. Nigga. You don't run the shit around here.
Yeah. For real, it's gonna be about real action that no regular civilian has the platform to even try to make a difference on it. You know what I mean? Like I said, the most you can do is just rattle up some, people
and vote, I guess. I guess.
The most difference you can kind of make is, I guess, within your direct community. As far as this whole country itself, I don't know.
I guess, man. I guess that's why I say it's bigger than me. It's bigger than Nino Brown.
Right.
You start talking about the country, guiding the country, who's leading the country.
I just don't like is the fact that, like, all right, you got those who know better and know what they stand on for the greater good of society, and they would choose to be lackluster on their part because they feel the other party is non-comprehensive to the mission they want to get, completed or whatever. And it's kind of petty, it's petty, like you say, It comes back to all the pettiness, man. Like, people rather be like, nowadays, oh, you being like this? Well, I'm going to be like that. Instead of just continuously
compromising and coming together to work to accomplish a goal.
Right, because I don't know about you, but man, if you sit here and you're dealing with an individual, you have an issue with an individual and you're seeking to solve it, you see them being childish within, trying to find a solution or whatever. I mean, to your bare ability, you don't just drop to their level or whatever. You still you pull them up to hey, look, no, you need to see like this. No, but I said to bare abilities, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, sometimes I go right to their fucking level, you little stupid bitch, fuck you, motherfucker.
See, yeah, too easy for that shit, you know what I mean? But that shit happens on grand levels now, It's happening, like, openly on grand levels. It could have been some behind the door type shit, and we you know what I mean, read between the lines and you see what's happening. But now it's in your face. Like,
Yeah. They got me, dog. They done beat the fuck out of me, dog. Fuck, man.
You feel like there's no fight? There's no rising?
I don't know. I don't even know no more.
What is the fight?
I'm so fucking confused.
I mean, as far as what role you supposed to play in society?
Shit, I know the rule. Right now, the rule I'm playing is I clean your fucking carpet. That's my role. I'm the community carpet cleaner.
Come through, do your part.
Shit, that's how I'll help y'all motherfuckers out. I keep this. I'm an integral part of the construction industry, nigga.
Yeah.
Shit.
Now you feel like, alright, that's just some work shit. Outside of work. Ain't nothing
I mean, being of course, being a father, being a husband.
Right, just think, like,
You know, the earmarks of society, those shit. Chopping it up with you, man. I don't know the philosopher, but the motherfucker said that the key to happiness is friends, man. Spending time with your friend. Because all this other shit, when you're on your deathbed, you ain't gonna be thinking about that shit. You're not gonna be dying. Thinking about what the fuck Joe Biden got going on. You're gonna be on that bed thinking about the time you spent with your loved one.
Right.
So that's the key to happiness. Trying to build those moments, those memories.
Right.
So that's where I'm at, nigga. Fuck them niggas in the White House. Fuck the government. But at the same time, motherfuckers have a direct effect on my check, man. That's the shit. That's the
kicker, right? I mean,
the shit that they do in that fucking building affects my fucking check, man. And that's the fucked up part. All that other shit, I really can give a fuck about.
Right? Just being real about it.
Man, my fucking money alone. But I do care about the protection of my fucking rights, protection of my property. But I don't need you to be my fucking daddy. I don't need the paternal side of the government.
See, and that's what I think a lot of people are getting into right now, as far as like what they say, that whole cancel culture thing.
Yeah.
And like what they be going about the leftists and all this other shit.
Everybody fool, man.
But they trying to say like, It was, man, somebody, man, I was like getting some picking up like some Chinese or some shit, and something was going on to me while I was waiting for the food one time.
Oh, while you in the line getting Chinese?
Yeah, I just waited for my pickup. Some boy started talking about some shit about fucking, it was an app or something called Parler at the time, Parler. Yeah. But Parler is shut down now. You can't get on Parler or nothing, anything right now. They were tying it into the whole Twitter shutting down Trump. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Kind of saying like, hey, that's going against like constitutional rights as far as
all kind of shit, right?
Yeah, they're going like, they're like, okay, like even if he is who he is, and he's saying some Nazi shit or some other bullshit, whatever, you know what I'm saying?
The right to say.
He still got that right over here in the country and shit, and well, and it's like, I mean,
that might be true.
It is true. It's not like, you know what I mean? Because you can't be on every side of what speech is being spoken, you know what I mean? You're just not going to be, you know? How could you? How could you be on the side of everything?
I guess you could take that to court.
You mean? Like as far as like...
If he really wanted to press the issue, I think he could. You got arguments there.
Oh yeah, now as far as like Trump being shut down, yeah, absolutely now.
Because you can make that argument, but then Twitter bounced back with be a private company.
Right? Shit that falls.
This is my shit. This is my platform. If you doing my shit, saying some shit I don't like, I can kick you out because it's fucking mine.
Mm-hmm. And see, I think that's when the real wars come into play, because see, you got people in position of powers where it's like that same rule in fact has like, you know, like aided them in the past. You know what I'm saying? So it's like a flip flop of technicalities. Like
technicalities. They gonna blow up in the world in the end. Nuclear destruction. I don't know.
I see how it can come to that. No, I really do see how it could come to that, man. I really do.
I don't really think.
Before I used to look at stuff.
I don't think the destruction of humanity is going to be sudden. I think it's going to be so gradual. You won't even notice it.
I think it's a like it's now.
In so many different gradual change, and then
man, something that I just feel is like, dude, man, just look at how sensitive the world has become, man. It's so sensitive that like every issue is gonna matter to that degree, you know. And it wasn't always necessarily like that. And media is gonna put it on those platforms to assure it, you know.
Going ahead. I don't. But we always preach gloom and doom, and then what happens? You wake up the next day, and the shit continues. It keeps on going. That's why I say that it's going to be very gradual. I don't think it will be like, damn. I don't know.
Well,
not no cloud. You know the disaster movies and shit like that.
Right, shit blowing up and then the aliens coming down.
Yeah,
people or whatever. Man,
we're going to destroy ourselves, and it's going to be a gradual change.
Man, I just feel like as far as back a little bit to the nuclear warfare shit, I don't feel like it's necessarily like would be like some end of the world shit, but like that type of shit going down, definitely goddamn is plausible in the way the world.
It's all possible, right?
Yeah, man.
We all crazy as fuck.
And I don't, like I said, even if it would go down right now, I see it having like such a mass effect, but I don't see it would necessarily like stop the world as we know it so much. Well, probably just stop the world as we know it.
I'll say this,
not civilization.
9/11 happened and the world changed.
The world did change.
And that was just two buildings in one city in America, and that affected global change. Nuclear war. Yeah, I think that can shut it down. I think that can end it all.
Yeah, I guess so.
Because one country shoot, the other country shoot, and we tear
up about the set and who's doing it or whatever, you know what I mean?
So,
I don't know. Mm-hmm. That shit crazy, man. I was just watching this random movie with Don Cheadle called Traitor.
I never watched that. But
I never had heard of it or whatever. I just said watch it, man. And it's like, apparently like what he's with like this movie obviously came out around the time when like bombings was like a thing, you know. The media centered around, you know, bombers. I think it was like what the movie starts off with him trying to sell some detonators or whatever, and the other rest kept with him, but the police bust in and everything. he ended up going to jail. Them boys still kind of skeptical of him, but he get his ass beat in jail. And them boy end up do a bombing in the jail, and they take him with them. And he actually do some bombings and shit, but the whole time, like, the nigga actually was a fucking undercover. So now you see him, like, when you see him in the movie, he's like praying Allah, this and that there. Whole time you thinking like, okay, he just following routine with the Muslim shit. Whole time he really praying like, oh my gosh, man, I am having to kill these people. Like, yo, I am bombing these people. Like, I'm undercover. Like damn, you know, I'm trying to get to the big fish, but along the way, goddamn, well, I'm taking some people with me. You know, like, this is kind of fucked up. Like,
Don
Cheadle, man.
So it was was he with Middle Eastern Muslims?
Yeah, Middle Eastern, yeah. Like, absolutely, he got locked up Middle Eastern. Then he ends up eventually like getting back to the States in Chicago because once they
can use him in the United States.
Yeah, and he basically is the one because he ends up getting big on the America list or whatever. And he sends out about 30 bombs around the country or something like that. They're supposed to be at different places, supposed to detonate all at the same time. And he ends up pulling a switcheroonie. Like, I guess the only get back he can get is to, which is still kind of bogus to me, but instead of spreading out the bombs, he puts all the people on the same bus with the bombs. So people still definitely died, like, but he just put all the bombs on one bus. And he was with the people who was orchestrating it and put bullets in their heads while all the bombs were going off in one place instead of like London, New York, Tampa, you know, around the way. So it's like at the end, it's really like he's still no hero. And I mean, the feds get on to him because he lets them know what's going on. Yeah. They still kind of let him go, even though they know his involvement. I don't know. It's not a clear cut movie.
I'm gonna have to check that out.
Trailer, dog.
I'm gonna have to check it out.
Never heard of it, man. Just seen it randomly.
Yeah, you know Don Cheadle, my man. That nigga.
Oh, listen, I rock with Don Cheadle. All right, you rock with Don Cheadle. Tell me,
that's my man.
Tell me you've seen that Captain Planet, Don Cheadle.
Yes.
That shit is fucking crazy.
That's Funny or Die.
Funny or Die, yeah. Funny or Die. The boy had Don Cheadle playing goddamn Captain Planet, dog.
That shit was fucking classic.
That shit was crazy. Like, I'm like, what? Didn't see him in the makeup and shit like that. It's like, yo, this nigga's wow. The funniest shit, like, I had to, most of the time, man, I don't really care too much about director's cut, behind the scenes shit.
I be into that shit.
I got to be really about whatever it is, you know what I mean? I'm not just checking it out standardly. Because I do know some people who will say, I want to see, you know. But
I'm into that shit. I watch all of them.
Me not being so all about it, I definitely checked out that behind the scenes of that damn Captain Planet shit. Like, I just had to see, like, what was really up with that shit. Dog. That shit was so random. That was like one of the most random things I've seen in a while, bro. Like the whole concept, like who thought to get Don Cheadle as Captain Planet?
So you got HBO Max.
Yeah.
Check out the Adult Swim collection, man. They got this shit called Infomercials. Oh man. I guess that's some old shit.
No, I remember when it came on Adult Swim. I ain't seen too much of it. I remember when it came on, but I ain't really.
That's some old trippy ass shit too.
Yeah. And I fuck with Adult Swim, like the whole program.
I really do. For the most part, there's some shit on there that's a little too out there for me.
Nah, man, being
Super
a teenager, Super J. I rock with that. You ain't never seen Ball Masters and damn, all that crazy shit. That Xavier shit, that shit wild.
I'm still a little conservative now.
No, man, that Mr. Pickles, all that crazy shit is wild, bro.
See, like Mr. Pickles, sometimes that shit is a little bit too much for me.
Oh, that's the whole thing about Adult Swim. You remember back in the G when Adult Swim used to come on, that shit was like all kiddies out the pool. It was just all the kids showing all the kids got out of the pool. Like, nigga, this is Adult Swim, nigga.
That don't mean that shit is good.
I mean, I ain't saying necessarily good, but all this shit definitely out there. It definitely, like, you gotta expect it to not be out of the norm.
Some of that shit is good. They come on Adult Swim.
Yeah. I mean, me personally,
yeah,
you know, shout out to the Rick and Morty, but one of the things I definitely have binge watched because I ain't never got to watch it fluently when it was premiering on TV was Boondocks, you know?
Yeah.
I just got done. I've been binge watching the hell out of that shit. I can't tell you how many times I've just been saying nigga. I've been saying nigga nonstop for no fucking reasons more than the usual.
You get to the jail with Tom.
Oh man, Tom. Wow. Which one? He got a couple of stints where he just scared to go to fucking jail, and he actually goes to jail with Riley and them on the trial.
That one.
And that shit was wild. That nigga said, you can't. Hey, that shit was funny as fuck though, cause fucking Riley actually gave that nigga the fucking file down shit toothbrush.
No, the shit is funny because that shit is based on a real life
Oh,
person.
I actually seen it. No, man, funny enough, that nigga just got out of jail or some shit.
Yeah.
The booty warrior nigga, whatever the fuck they call him and shit. That nigga said, I like shit and I want shit. I said, yo, what the fuck?
That was one of them ones when I found out that was based on a real person, though. That was like
real. It's like, yo, when I saw the real person too, it was like, yo, they really not stretching that shit. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga,
Cause you know, South Park comedy, them boys take some shit, really run with it out of, all the way out of context, this and that there. That Boondocks really was on fucking point about that booty warrior nigga, dog. And then they like how they did the twist with the Chris Hansen shit.
Yeah, great that nigga.
Like, yo, another good depiction they did was that damn Milton boy.
Yep.
The one, and then they twisted him with the Michael Myers shit, though.
And then it was just fascinating that this shit really happened. Like, that happened in real life, man. Yeah. That little boy did that shit in real life. He's beat his
That nigga said, I smoke with cigarettes. And nigga said, I like to do hood rat things with my friend. I do bad things because it's fun. And then the grandma, they kept having the grandma, well, Milton, man, he really
making excuses for him.
Yeah, because then they showed the fucking on the boombox, on the Boondocks. I know this one really happened in real life, but it was like shit. With Milton, the strikes again. Like he hit his grandma after he tried to order some chicken.
It did happen.
And he said, I ordered some chicken. He beat his grandma down, and he goes back to order the chicken, and then repeats it.
I mean, I don't know if that part happened.
No, the fucking Boondocks.
Assault her.
He assault her and shit, and then goes back. The continues to order the chicken and then go back and beat the grandma and say, yo. And then she like on the board, she was like, no, really loves that chicken.
Really loves that chicken?
I was like, yo, this shit fucking hell.
Classic shit, man.
Yeah, man, motherfucker stripper. It's like, bro, I never got, like I said, I seen the Boondocks here and there and shit, but I never just got to really watch that shit fluently from season on through and shit now. So I just really watch other shit. Never should have been falling out with that fucking Chappelle show, dog.
Yeah. Chappelle show was definitely my college years.
Just because they brought him back, because they then finally paid him the money. They paid him the money and shit, and that shit just popped back up on every platform.
All of them.
All of them shit they done. I'm like, what?
That shit was classic.
Classic, man. That man was actually coming the face of Comedy Central at that time.
He still is.
He chose to not sell out, basically.
I bet you that damn show still gets some of the highest ratings on Comedy
Oh,
Central.
absolutely.
To this day. To this day. Day. Damn, man. Another day, Kai.
Yo. Another day.
Another fucking day, man.
Man sure felt like that with me, boy. We can go see that goddamn boot. That shit ain't got my mind yet, though.
My fucking work truck keep fucking up on me.
The fucking vehicles, dog. Vehicles always be a bitch, man.
Yeah, my work truck fucking up on me.
I don't care what you ride.
I'm gonna miss another day. I'm gonna miss a day of work tomorrow.
Yeah, shit cutting into the money, basically. That's what you looking at.
I'm gonna miss a day of work.
Ain't that shit so crazy? The times have changed. Like, boy, a vehicle will so stop the fucking money, boy, nowadays compared to travels back then.
It's the job I chose.
Yeah.
Job I chose. It would have been nice to be on the road, doing the shows, tearing up the clubs.
Yeah.
That would have been cool, man.
Yeah, but reality still here.
I'm just not it. The type of motherfucker to do the things that it takes to be a motherfucker who would be able to sustain. You gotta do some wild shit, Kai.
Yeah.
You gotta put yourself out there, bro.
Basically, man, how they say, just point blank, sell your soul, bro. Boy, you gotta sell yourself.
I can't call it selling your soul. You gotta be just that individual. Because I believe a lot more people would sell their soul. You feel what I'm saying? If it was that easy, it's just like, here's this, now give me that. Nah, man, you born with that shit, man.
I don't know, man. I see some motherfuckers is like, yo, this is what works, and taking that asshole route, over everything because that's what sold. I don't think it's about like.
It's funny you brought that up, man. You ain't see the 6ix9ine documentary?
The 6ix9ine documentary.
Man, 6ix9ine got a documentary, 3-part documentary on Showtime.
6ix9ine got a documentary. Let alone you actually check the shit out.
Oh man, that shit is awesome. It's called Super Elements of a Super Villain.
Elements of a super villain.
Elements of a super villain. That shit goes through the 6ix9ine story. Daniel Hernandez. So far, I only did episode 1.
This is some episode shit.
Three parts, 3 episodes. The first episode is just basically an introduction, who he was as a little kid, up to his introduction to the 9-tree games, the 9-tree game. And then part 2, probably like his rise to power. I guess 3 will be the outcome where he at now.
Little snitch.
But man, the shit it's like, it goes a little, it's not just like a chronological telling of his rap career. No, it's like it giving you the social, psychological effects of why he is how he is, and why he act how he act, and the attention economy, and he's big. Tekashi 6ix9ine is basically a creation of the times, with the social media and his willingness to just be the most extreme all the time. That and just it's interesting, man, to watch the shit. Trip out. To be real with you, the nigga that snitch, man. He would have came out. Niggas would have respected that nigga. Well, if he would have held it down.
Well, let me take you back in my perspective of it, right? It started off, I'm gonna take it from the top, right? Pre-snitching and shit. He was already this fucking rainbow head, little fucking Asian screaming little motherfucker. That's like, this is a fucking joke. And then eventually came in acceptance. You got him chilling with 50 Cent and all this other shit there. So you see him going from a fucking joke to being accepted. Everybody with the Blicky, whatever the fuck his song is and shit. He did shit with Nicki Minaj. People like it. People loved it. And then, the snitch thing happens and shit. So I would definitely agree with you with this, minus the snitch thing. This guy has already been a rising star. Like, people been fucking with it. You know what I'm saying? Like, people definitely been rocking with it. It started off as a clown. Definitely. But it was, before the snitching, you already see him get his acceptance, man. So, yeah, the snitching definitely tarnishes it.
Yeah.
But I just think for him and his own right, the life he living, just staying out of danger alongside of it, he doing all he can do. You know what I'm saying? To run it in the ground and get his money how he can off of that situation.
He done had his run, if you ask me. I think it's over for him as far as he done had his run.
But this is the thing.
Because now all he has is the internet trolling.
He's just gonna be a satire now, a complete satire. He had it to where it was turned into like, yo, you might believe like that's just that 6ix9ine dude, but he just gonna run it as a satire now.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? Yeah,
he done had his run. I mean, but who the fuck am I, man? I'm
just a nigga in jumping on that
just a nigga in
shit.
I'm just a nigga in Ridgeville talking about 6ix9ine. So obviously, whatever the fuck he doing is working because I'm talking about him.
And see, that's what I'm gonna sit here and I'm gonna tell you to where it's like shit, individual like me. I already got no curiosity to that guy because in fact, before the snitching shit, seeing people not fuck with him and growing to fucking with him, and I stayed neutral where the fuck I was at the whole fucking time. You know what I'm saying? Like, just not mad at me. Like, there are stars out there. There's so fucking big stars right now that is, I guess, shitting on me in every fucking way. These people love them, and I don't know shit about them. You know what I mean? Just because I just don't follow up with it. You know what I mean? It don't make me like against them in any kind of way or whatever the fuck. It's just like, yo, like, they're just not in my interest. It's not, man.
It's definitely not, but that damn documentary, boy.
That documentary off the chin, huh?
Because it explains a lot of shit, man.
I'm telling like,
You know how we sit up here and we that grown man yelling we be doing about the way things are and shit like that. The documentary puts a nice little explanation to it. Like, look, bro, shit changes, man, and this is the way the world is now. You fucking used to it.
So that's why I just let that shit be what that shit be being, you know what I mean? I don't sit there and I don't, like, I'm not even sitting here mad at the fact that, like, damn, this dude sitting here can snitch and come out, still make money, run freely like how he be, because, for a lot of reasons, really, because when it comes to that snitching and all that other shit there, for me to even have a curiosity with it, there's a lot of that street shit going on in each hood all around, you know what I'm saying? And that shit don't affect me in no kind of way. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got nothing going on. It's not like it's something I got going on and it's in my circle amongst and, you know, I'm fucking affected by this shit. That's that whole celebrity. Just like how them boy got all the millions of dollars and they ain't buying me shit. That nigga snitching and all that other shit, they ain't affecting me neither, though. Now, I still have my opinion in front upon that shit, like, oh, that nigga a bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I'm not sitting here putting all my energy out to completely disregard anything that comes my way. Like how you sit here and you telling me, like, shit, they got crazy ass little fucking documentary going on, this and that, then just on your word alone and shit, like, man, alright, I might get that little shout. I'm not so, oh, nah, man, that's a snitch, real. How could you watch a snitch? You know what I'm saying?
Isn't it crazy how there's a whole industry around that attitude, that of how could you real, like,
yeah.
There's a whole campaign
absolutely that's
of
what
ignorance.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to get at right now, as far as, like, it's not like that with me, bro, because there's a lot of that shit. There's a whole lot of that.
Yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to get at. Like, that shit don't affect me. You know what I'm saying? That's almost start him. Like I said, just how much he got in his pockets to how he treat his woman and or how he handle street business. None of that shit affects me. It don't.
No, not at all.
Like, you had a whole fucking what was that shit? Like, I ain't trying to get too deep on the end, but that Willie Manilli shit, that Arsenio Hall had damn put on blast back in the Jeep, the Pantomime. The whole time everybody loved the song. Well, fuck with them people, Millie Vanilli, because they had rocked with the song behind the face of Millie Vanilli. Come to find out, that's not even their voice at all. You know what I'm saying?
No, it's not.
It wasn't even their fucking voice at all.
Vlad interviewed one of them niggas.
Did he?
Yeah, he sure did. They talked about it. I can't really remember.
That's alright. See, I definitely gotta check that out. But all I'm saying is, like, man, like,
it was like that shit blew up out
it's
out of nowhere on him. Like, he really, like, I don't really remember, man. Like, my man didn't really expect for that shit to be what it was, but it did, and he just had to keep going with it. And then, like, somebody at a concert,
it was on Arsenio Hall. Arsenio Hall. They was performing on his show, and then he had the DJ had them people stop the fucking music, and so when they stopped the music, you know, if you having technical difficulties like a Beyonce concert or something like that, even her shit stopping, you still gonna hear her saying whatever the word is over like a acapella, and then a beat coming back in. Just that deal. When them boy cut the beat, and Arsenio was like you see the boy just mouth just still moving, kind of, and it's like, oh, and we can't make no more noise. And it's like, you know. So yeah, that was that with that. But
damn,
all I'm saying
how
is,
the fuck we got the Milli Vanilli? But anyway,
because, no, this is how we got the Milli Vanilli. Because all I'm saying is, people that still stop liking, you can't genuinely go back and change the times you was singing and bopping to that song before you knew they wasn't singing.
Oh yeah.
You can't take away from you was vibing to that song. So with that 6ix9ine shit and him, you know, everything he doing, you know what I mean?
Motherfuckers feel betrayed.
What?
I never liked the shit. So
if you was a fan, I hope
I
you
can sit
betrayed.
back and be and observe.
That's what I'm saying. I can see the experience.
I was never in it.
No, not at all. Like, I've been was like, oh, that Rainbow Hair show.
It's a story to me. That shit is fucking amazing, man.
He really ruffled feathers. Then he going up there, he hop on in front of Meek with the camera.
All that good shit, man.
And Meek not do nothing. No, see, that's
it. It was enlightening to me. Cause like I said, man, it let me. That's it, real. I'm not doing that shit, though.
I don't know, man. Being a '90s baby,
if I can't be a respectable gentleman on the camera and make it,
yeah.
Cause that's what I am. You fuck with me, you see a different side. But if you don't, shit, man, I'm a cool dude.
That's
now.
what society is. We have brought society to be into so acceptance of this and that people just can really create whatever character they want to be now.
Yeah, man.
As far as if you're going for the whole stardom thing, the celebrity status shit, you know, you can really rock the fuck out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, shit, man.
Really about it, you can really do it all. And it's crazy because you got a lot of them 6ix9ines failing at it. I'm talking like, man, you see so many of these failed SoundCloud, well, you know what I'm saying? Shit, right? They go and they tap their body up crazy and everything. And
now you 36.
You know, can't even really get no real work on. Nobody even taking you serious now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you could take yourself as serious as hell and straighten it up and completely change it up, but you know, you still got this image. Fuck you, SoundCloud, right? You know what I'm saying? They just go fucking. You know what I mean?
Life is a bitch, boy.
Yeah, it is. Man.
But all you just want to do is rap. That's all you want to do.
Yeah, man.
And everybody looking at you fool up.
Right. But shit, now check this out, though. That's another thing, though. It's like, man, I'm not even so sure if a lot of these niggas even want to rap no more, bro. I don't think they even necessarily, a lot of these niggas even necessarily want to rap, man. I think it's about just that limelight itself and that being on a platform and to brand your body, whatever tats now, and show off whatever fashion. Like, I don't even think it's about, like, hey, I raw with this shit. You know what I'm saying? Who would you rather have than vote for this guy? Look, it's been plenty fucking times in other elections, I like to think, but that's really what it is. It wasn't like Biden was just such a great candidate his damn self. It's just people did not. It's just people don't fuck with Trump. It's easy not to fuck with Trump. It's easy to not rock with him. You know?
We going now.
Yeah. So it's not even about that no more. So it's now you got to move forward. I still see people right keeping that shit in their mouth, and it's like, yo, yeah, now they going, you know?
And the next person gonna be the next one, and it doesn't end. It doesn't end. It never ends.
Right. It just never will. It's just about what amuses me is what people just choose to put their energy into, man. That's what it is. Because, like, man, I know what views in this world that I have that I feel strong about more than others that I can directly make my impact upon day in and day out, and I do just that.
What I'm going to reinforce.
You know what I mean?
Philosophies that I'm going to reinforce.
Absolutely.
On a daily basis.
And I don't get mad past anything that is out of my control of that, you know? But beyond that, like, I can just,
I don't get too upset about it, baby.
Nah, man. You know, I want the better. I can put up a Hail Mary for the best.
And we gonna grind it out, man. We gonna do what the fuck we got to do to get the millions, man. Cause you know I want them too. I want to be in the sports cars, moving up and down the streets, open the A. You know what I mean? I want them too, but at the same time, man, I'm blessed, man.
At the end of the day, you know, and
I'm fucking blessed, baby.
Never take that for like a settle for less type thing, but at the same time, man, being grateful, like, as being, you know, not necessarily on much people's radars nowadays. We like to sit here and dwell on how shitty the world has been just because as a whole, it's the worst people have actually experienced themselves, you know. This actually isn't the worst time in America ever. Not really.
Shit, I don't know.
But no, I can only say that because like shit. I mean, and you can disagree with me, but I can only say it because of shit, man. I only know this world from '92.
Yeah, I only know it from.
Man,
I don't even know.
Back in the 1700s, 1600s.
But shit, I don't know shit about the 80s.
Man, if you
I only remember the 90s.
You bring a motherfucker here from like 1600s, 1700s. Why you feel they would like what do you think they'll say to a motherfucker complaining about life in today? You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, them boys gonna say you got this, that, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll be like that at the beginning, but give them about a month.
They ain't about that shit no more. I mean, you ain't even gotta be like so lyrical, fucking immortal technique type shit with it. Like, you just ain't like, I want somebody to feel my vibe. It's just like, you know, like shit. The thing is to just get on there
and do whatever.
You know what I'm saying?
And then go on camera, be whatever.
Yeah. You know?
That's
I ain't seeing too
fuck
many.
The music is like the version, the red herring. That's what the music is. You put that in front, you dangle that in front of them motherfuckers, but the action is what you, the visuals, what you put on that camera, what the story is behind it, the mythology behind the person.
Yeah, man.
You know, the legend. Bigger than life motherfuckers who doing some wild shit. Oh my God, you heard what so and so did, this rapper did. Motherfucker 300, 600 something miles away from my house. What the fuck I care what that nigga do?
The fuck I care, yo.
How the fuck they got a whole goddamn shade room and all of this shit and TMZs and all of this? Like, why the fuck? What? That's a good question. That's it. They got it. I guess they somebody has asked that. So I guess there's an answer out there somewhere.
Absolutely.
Gotta find it. I gotta find it. If I want to know.
Right.
Why is this shit so attractive to motherfuckers? Why the fuck do we care?
And it do, bro. I'm trying to tell you.
Why do we care?
And that's what I'm saying, because I'm just really the type of individual that, like, anything that just piques my interest or whatever, like,
I love hip hop. I love the music.
Yeah.
Like, I love sonically hearing that shit and
Right.
but I don't really give a fuck what no more do outside of that.
I don't care right now if the baby mama is suing him and fucking, the guy he did from back in the day is doing something, you know what I mean? That's my thing. That shit don't already come and hit interest already or catch the wave, then that shit, let me discover that. Them boy is in your face about it. It's like, nah, you need to know the troubles of this.
Yeah. That is the gift.
Versus just
that
like,
is the
hey,
marketing.
This song here is number one once again. Just keeping it at,
because people like the song.
Right?
Fuck, like,
even elaborating on about the song. Everything is about the motherfucker's personal ass life. Now, back in the G, how I've been coming up, it was certain tabloids and shit that was just devoted to that type of shit there. You had other shit where it's like XXL. And I mean, you can go back and revise me on this. If XXL would just talk about the drama or not, but I know at the time it was just strictly music.
Right, they would.
It's just music. It's not. You're not sitting here saying like, "Oh man, Busta Rhymes 3 payments behind, child support, so is Future or something." All this.
I don't know.
That shit was just.
I think them boy did that shit too.
No, I'm saying now, but I'm saying there was a time when it was like, man, XXL, Source, all that shit.
I think that shit.
Man, you go to fucking like hell. Matter of fact, you had some shit called Jet. It was just about uplifting. Like, you know what I'm saying? What the hell happened to Jet?
Them niggas had their little rumors and gossip and this shit too.
They did too.
That's just the entertainment. That's the business, baby.
I guess
that's
so.
The business, baby. That's the industry.
But I'm just saying, I get it. I promise you, I get that. But where the hell is just the straightforward fucking platforms of what these motherfuckers' occupation is? That's just the music, being an artist.
Don't exist.
That shit, it seems so. It seems to be that way, man. They ain't nothing like, bruh, shit, MTV. Ain't nothing about that fucking TV no more, bro.
Yeah, like, no.
How can you still call it? That's just branding at this point.
BET don't play no fucking music. Man, you only watch music.
I'll get them. They gonna leave it to it. That Black Star and Black Entertainment, like Black Entertainment. Period. Whatever. Y'all could have still off or whatever the fuck. Y'all can get away a little bit at least. But music, television, MTV. We talking about back from Yo MTV Raps, TRL, man, goddamn, all that shit in between to like slowly dumb shit like Room Raiders and fucking Real World and bullshit took over to the point now.
It's had
nothing
programming and shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like for real. It was one thing because
I don't know about that one. That's a good one too. That's a good question. Why did that happen to it? Because people still make music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, it's hell of music in this world, man.
People still listen to music.
Man, hell yeah.
So why did the programming switch so drastically to where it's like none? No program? Like, do you remember Video Jams?
Hell yeah.
36?
What? That shit been the shit, man. Man, the boy even got creative with the shit to the point. It's so much music, the boy had the shit a video link. You just watch all the videos and try to link what's the theme of all the videos. Like, you could watch some shit, it'd be like a Ludacris video, a Nelly video, this and that. You realize that the link was jerseys or some shit. They all wore jerseys or some shit and be like, yeah, chicks with long hair or something. You know what I mean? It was just
Yeah,
whatever. You know what I mean? But it was just so it was the hardest videos at the time or whatever the case might be. But it was always some kind of link to. And then like see the world, all that shit. Just there was ways to put music that was like basically rotating. I mean, you kind of would see some of the same videos on certain shit.
Yeah, of course.
But there was ways to mix it up like that. Even getting to the fucking 106 in Park, bro. At least when they were still doing it and it might lead into a BT movie premiere after it goes off, there was at least a primetime setting of a music show. You know what I mean?
And why? I just wonder what happened. What happened?
Paulo still come on?
Maybe did the music? I know the music videos changed. You know, motherfuckers got real graphic with shit. You know, you're not gonna be able to put no damn Chief Keef I don't like.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
On BET.
Some boy had edited that shit, man.
But them niggas would, you know, I think that people, if it was feasible, people would still make a video aimed or directed towards being on BET and MTV if it's worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I was just saying.
I'm just a country ass nigga. That's all.
I feel
I'm an old ass nigga. That's it. I'm a fucking old ass nigga in the country.
Shit, man. I can imagine your adaptation and me. I ain't, but I ain't that damn old. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically with this generation here. I like to think, but shit, sometimes I don't feel that way, man, because.
You hanging out with old motherfuckers, you better stop hanging out with my old ass, boy.
And I got a good day of bouncing shit up. Nigga got me a crank yanker in this motherfucker. But yeah, nah, man, it's just, I don't know, man. It don't touch my soul, man. Can't fuck with it, though. Yeah. That's really just what I be about. That's why, like, I don't complain about much, man.
Me neither.
Bro, I promise you.
Really. I mean, I talk shit.
Yeah. There's some shit, because there's some shit that you definitely talk shit about.
I ain't got much to be fine.
But I really, when it come down to it, I don't do much complaining because I avoid the bullshit, you know what I'm saying, to my best ability.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And shit like the bull, I gotta deal with that, you know what I'm saying? But, you know what I mean? Just as far as like fucking, like 6ix9ine disturbing so many people being a snitch out and about, still making music, or who the fuck's cheating on whoever the fuck, the Mandalorian bitch getting fired because she a Trump supporter, whatever the fuck, you know what I'm saying? That shit is over there. I see it.
Ted Cruz going on vacation.
Oh man, boy, listen, that nigga is the most under fire motherfucker right now, bro. And listen, I mean, real shit, before I even elaborate, man, best of luck to everybody out there affected by the storms, for sure, for real. But on that, Ted Cruz fleeing the scene, how they put it, fleeing the scene, that's just fucking media for you right there. Now, don't get it twisted, y'all, boy, because it's a lot of y'all know on my Facebook, y'all every bit not in favor of Ted Cruz's move.
Yeah.
But
the liberals.
I mean, like, yo, what you really expecting? You know what I'm saying?
Man,
I really feel like as far as renovation,
we have these little fucking hurricanes and shit right here in Charleston. My ass is gone. I'm out.
Everybody evacuated.
I'm gone.
Everybody I know who is very much capable. Shit, we going to we going to such and such. We ain't ain't even such and such. Oh, I wish I could take you with me. Ain't none of that. They just say here like we evacuated.
I hope you can get out.
And I mean, that's just that. It's like. What is it? You just want to be so noble, like you get in the trenches.
Fuck all that.
Now check this out.
If I could go,
what are you gonna really take?
And then you gonna fucking tell me he the only one that left? All the people in the state of fucking Texas, Ted Cruz, the only man that said, we not gonna.
Now see, the thing about it is the fact that his position he plays is why people want to be so on his ass, cause like
But even that. He's not the only nigga that even cook that I guess
that making a difference.
Other people that feels how he feels.
I mean, this is my thing. Before this, was he Texas's hero? Was he a heel or was he? Did people fuck with him? Like, I need to know that.
I didn't even know the motherfucker was really from Texas. To be honest with you,
I mean, I knew he was like up around there. His name pop up from time to time, or whatever. But like.
Motherfuckers are crazy, man.
All these men.
I mean, that's what you expect from politicians. I mean, I feel like the uproar is bringing. It's like I feel why it would rattle people bones. I understand why it would, but to the degree of the uproar about it, it's like, damn, what you expect from a politician? And these same people I'm talking about, they talk shit about like what you expect from Trump and this person, Lindsey Graham, and all this other shit. It's like, okay, so why you gonna shortstop it? You ain't think when a storm is coming, the nigga ain't gonna get out of Dodge?
They need a new boogeyman. Trump ain't in office, so we gotta go to the next motherfucker.
And that's one of the worst things about Trump had being in office. It ain't necessarily about what that nigga been doing when he had going. We all well aware of Trump and who he was and all that other shit. It's the perceivement and like what people wanna just place their views at nowadays. Like they just wanna, like you said, they need a new villain now. You've gotten so used to down with this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Rightfully or not, whatever. I ain't saying you got your reasons. For sure.
You gone.
But now you just so stuck on like for the hate of Biden could do any remotely the slightest offbeat thing or what the fuck he can say, whatever. Like he already getting people rattled with reneging with that student loan shit, and he's gonna be the fucking bad guy, because at the end of the day, that election was more or less about